What if I told you that the financial choices you make in your 20s could determine your future wealth or your future stress? For many young adults, the 20s are filled with excitement, first jobs, first apartments, first big purchases. But with all that freedom comes big financial risks. Making the wrong money moves now can lead to years, if not decades, of financial struggles. Imagine being 35 years old and still drowning in debt because of bad credit card decisions in your 20s, or reaching 50 and realizing you should have started saving for retirement years ago. But don't worry, this doesn't have to be your story. If you learn to avoid the most common financial mistakes now, you can set yourself up for financial success and long-term wealth. Today, we're going to go over the top 10 biggest financial mistakes young adults make and how to avoid them. Let's get started. 1. Living beyond your means, spending like you're rich before you are. It's easy to fall into the trap of spending more than you earn. Social media pressures, expensive rent, eating out, and online shopping can drain your paycheck faster than you think. Many young adults start using credit cards for everyday purchases and taking on unnecessary loans just to maintain a lifestyle they can't truly afford. Action step: track your expenses for 1 month. You might be surprised where your money is going. Live within your means. If you can't afford it without a credit card, don't buy it. Avoid buy now, pay later options unless you have a clear plan to repay. 2. Not creating and sticking to a budget. If you don't have a plan for your money will disappear before you realize it. Without budgeting, many young people struggle with bills and never save anything. Action step: use the 50/30/20 rule. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and investments. Set up a budgeting app to automate tracking and make it easy. Reevaluate your budget monthly. Expenses and income change over time. A budget isn't about restriction. It's about control. 3. Racking up high-interest debt. Credit cards can be helpful, but only if used wisely. Too many young adults swipe their credit cards without thinking about how they'll pay it back. What happens? Interest piles up, and suddenly, you owe thousands more than you originally spent. Action step: pay off your balance in full each month to avoid interest charges. Avoid buying things you don't need just because your credit card makes it easy. Consider using a debit card or cash for non-essential purchases. If you don't respect credit now, it will control you later. 4. Not building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Your car breaks down, you lose your job, or you have a medical emergency. Without an emergency fund, you'll be forced to use credit cards or take out loans, putting you further into debt. Action step: start by saving $500 to $1,000 for emergencies. Aim to eventually save 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses. Keep your emergency fund in a separate account so you're not tempted to spend it. Even if you can only save a little each month, start now. Future you will be grateful. 5. Ignoring retirement savings. Thinking you have plenty of time. Your 20s may seem too early to think about retirement, but the earlier you start, the richer you'll be. Thanks to compound interest, even small investments now will grow into huge amounts later. Action step: if your employer offers a 401k match, contribute enough to get the full match. It's free money. If you don't have a 401k, start an IRA and contribute what you can. Increase your contributions every time you get a raise. Even $50 a month now is better than trying to catch up later in life. 6. Not paying attention to your credit score. Your credit score impacts everything: your ability to buy a house, rent an apartment, get a loan, and even land a job. A low credit score means higher interest rates and fewer financial opportunities. Action step: pay your bills on time. Late payments hurt your score. Keep credit card balances low. Try to use less than 30% of your credit limit. Check your credit report yearly to spot errors and fix them. Building good credit now will make life easier later. 7. Making impulse purchases instead of planning. Do you ever buy things on a whim and regret it later? That's called impulse spending, and it's one of the easiest ways to waste money. Action step. Follow the 24-hour rule. If you want something, wait a day before buying it. Use a shopping list when buying groceries or clothes to avoid unnecessary purchases. Unsubscribe from promotional emails to reduce temptation. A moment of patience can save you months of regret. 8. Ignoring insurance. Thinking, I don't need it. Skipping insurance may seem like a way to save money, but if something happens, a car accident, an injury, or a fire, you could lose everything. Action step. Get health insurance to avoid massive medical bills. Make sure you have auto and renter's insurance if needed. Compare insurance policies to find affordable and sufficient coverage. Insurance isn't just an expense, it's protection. 9. Not investing in yourself. Your 20s are the best time to develop skills that will increase your earning potential. If you don't invest in personal growth, you could limit your career opportunities and income. Action step. Take online courses, get certifications, or attend workshops. Read books about personal finance, investing, and business. Network with professionals in your field to learn and find better job opportunities. Your greatest asset is you. The more you learn, the more you earn. 10. Falling into the lifestyle inflation trap. As you earn more, it's tempting to spend more. A bigger apartment, a new car, fancier clothes. But if you increase your spending every time you get a raise, you'll never build real wealth. Action step. When you get a raise, save or invest at least half of it. Stick to a budget even as your income grows. Wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and grow. Which of these mistakes have you made before? What's your best financial tip for someone in their 20s? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more financial tips. See you in the next one.